The RS3 is the latest version of the Audi Hyper hatch, and features a thrilling 5-cylinder engine. It mixes a blend of the same general ingredients, among which are the excellent 2.5-litre 5-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine that drives all four wheels through Audi's Quattro system and the highly respectable A3 base that makes it a practical everyday car. The newest version of the RS3 has bigger intakes, wider tracks and impressively boxy arches. It's also marginally longer, wider and taller than the previous RS3 Sportback, but with the same wheelbase, and comes equipped with less luggage space, by about 50 litres. There are configurable lights on some models, LEDs are standard. Yes, the RS3 is a busy little bee with lots to keep you engaged. Take the Audi Drive Select system for example, which features 7 different settings: Auto, Comfort, Dynamic, Efficiency, RS Individual, RS Performance and RS Torque Rear. After that, the RS Individual mode allows a triplet of adjustments to the drive system: suspension, where comfortable is a long-legged performance setting different to comfort dash steering, engine sound, and stability control intervention thresholds. Overall, the RS3 is deeply impressive. The engine warbles away, grip is consistent and strong, body control just the right side of telling you what's going on without leaning. But the best bit is the damping, because it makes all the systems feel remarkably natural. On a bumpy, unknown B road, this would be the car to have. And we'd count supercars in there, too. You don't get knocked offline, the steering is very accurate, even if it's not the most chatty of systems, and nothing skips. If the tires are in contact with the floor, they're working, and they work hard for the RS3. If the tires are in contact with the road, the car is gripping. The all-wheel drive system that feels a bit front-wheel drive suddenly feels very four-square and dependable, and there's agility to spare, even on surface changes. The turboed 5-cylinder pulls hard, and although you can trigger some hesitancy from the gearbox if you surprise it, there's plenty of torque to keep the RS3 rowing along at a startling rate. But more than that, it feels reliable and confident, an ally. The RS3 copes with long distances pretty easily, with regular non-adaptive cruise control fitted as standard to make highway driving a breeze. If you need to overtake, you've also got plenty of power available to help you fly by slower vehicles. Adaptive Cruise is available as an optional extra. No real surprises here, the RS3 has a very nice interior, although UK spec cars do lack a touch of extra pizzazz that would really make it feel special. All models get the 12.3-inch Audi Virtual Cockpit up front with various new screens and readouts, everything from torque split to a G-meter and lap timer. You will instantly want to change from the new RS runway dial option though, it just comes off like it's trying too hard to do something different. All cars get a Napa leather arrangement, with standard RS front seats, although you can have the eco-friendly Dynamica microfiber/pleather as a no-cost option. It's roomy and comfortable for front seat passengers, slightly less so in the rear, but nothing too extreme. Pretty much what you would expect from this class of car, and it's all put together very nicely, as it should be. The addition of the torque splitter on the rear axle means that the boot space has shrunk by 50 litres compared with the older generation of the Sportback, although the saloon version is up by 7 litres. Generally though, it's an easy car to get comfortable in, and therefore do all the usual stuff. That central infotainment screen is a 10.1-inch unit and connects to Apple CarPlay/Android Auto as you'd expect. You get a full bank of real climate control buttons too. You get 3 options to choose from with the RS3, once you've decided whether to go for Sportback, Hatch, or Saloon. Saloon, there's standard RS3, Carbon Black, which adds a black styling pack, RS exhaust and the fancy headlights, and the range-topping Vorsprung trim, which chucks in everything, like a Bang & Olufsen sound kit, electric tailgate, higher top speed, 174 miles per hour versus 155 miles per hour, and 360-degree parking cameras. There is also the optional £5,500 dynamic pack, which you can spec separately if you want some of the kit in a lesser spec, including Audi Drive Select with the adaptive suspension, ceramic brakes, sports exhaust and a top speed increase to 180 miles per hour. In comparison, the Vorsprung spec costs roughly £8,000 more than the next trim down, but packs the RS3 with pretty much all of the options you could ever need. Even though it makes the RS3 £63,000, it's actually pretty good value given what you get. The saloon pops up at £1,000 more across the board.